This video was recorded back in October, early bow season for Michigan. I should have been ready, but I had other priorities going on. And now I can safely enter my favorite hunting tree. I measured out how long I needed to make these 2x6 stringers for my ladder. And then I clamped them together, screwed them into two pieces, and then I broke them back apart, squared them up, and started building my ladder. The wood is pressure-treated lumber. The steps themselves, though, are TMA, or thermally modified ash. TMA receives a thermo heat treatment to genetically change the sugars into a preservation material, if you will. It's chemical-free, super lightweight, rot-resistant, and tough as nails. So I can replace these boards if I ever need to, but I doubt I will. So I squared them up. I screwed them to my little runners there on the ground, and then just started laying my boards. They went every foot, just like a ladder, so it's kind of a naturally comfortable ladder to climb. It won't have any surprises. My old one, it was pretty much just nailing boards, and nothing was well thought out or engineered about it. So this is going to work very well for my family and I, and it's also going to allow me to hunt with my children, which is a pretty big deal to me. In this next section, I'll flip this over and brace it up well. And then I build this, challenging to me, apparently, 2x3 riser. And what I'm doing here is trying to string a line so I can cut some lead into the top of the ladder. I wanted it to sit as flush to the tree as possible and give me, a good method to attach it to the tree. This is my favorite deer stand, and lightning struck it this spring, and I haven't had a ladder for it ever since. You can see the old ladder. It was nailed to the tree with railroad spikes, super heavy duty. It wiggled a little bit back and forth, but I knew that nothing was ever going to come out. I'll bring you up here a little bit, and I'll show you the strike, the lightning bolt. It basically went right straight down the tree, blew the bark off, blew them railroad spikes out, blew pieces of my ladder all over this field. I found pieces stuck in the ground 70, 80 plus yards away. But I used to climb up this. I'd climb up the ladder here, hold on here and here, get on this branch, hold on to a knot here, get my foot up on this anchor, get up onto the branch here, hold on to this branch, and swing around into my stand. Now the stand itself, it's good and strong. The lightning never affected that. But I've been wondering if I could have a better system to get in and out of my tree for quite a long time. And here we are. So this will be my first time up my new ladder. Well, ain't that something? So much nicer. So much nicer. So here we are up in the tree, and you can see where the lightning struck. It just found, I'm guessing, any and all metal, any easy path, ground path down to the ground. It kind of moved over and transferred right there, right down my ladder, and blew it to pieces. I'm going to leave that old ladder there, more or less as a reminder of, how I started out, my first hunts, my first deer shot were from this tree. Pretty much other than my Missouri hunt last year, this is the only place I've ever killed a deer. Got my water hole. Right there's a food plot. You can really see all the work I've done for trails. There's a food plot over here, right there. There's another one, that's corn you can see right there. And then over there's another food plot. And if it's successful, that'll kind of be my layout for years to come. This is my little hunting honey hole. I've shot, 5 or 6 bucks out of here. Pretty good amount of does. This tree keeps my family fed, and I like it that way. I'd like to build another stand up in that tree someday, that rock pile tree. We've got another one you can see over there, a buck blind. And there's another one of those around that corner. We've got this 110 acres here to hunt. But this is my favorite spot. It's clear that I'm not the only one that has a favorite spot. This time every year kind of reminds me it's time to start trapping the coons and getting rid of them. This stack of wood here, I put up here to build a wall, build it higher. But I kind of come to find out that I really like this footrest. I like a footrest right here. And I like to be able to see. So this is it. So while you're up here, I'll show you kind of some of the steps it took me to get down to my old ladder. This is my little knot hole. I kind of have to kneel down onto this branch to reach to that other foothold and then lower myself down to get to the ladder. Probably not the safest, probably not the smartest. It worked for, 5 years. I'm gonna have to build some type of a platform out because I'd really like to be able to make this transition to the new ladder a whole lot easier. But for now, I can just get down to here and I'm in my ladder. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Appreciate you watching. Y'all have a good day. Good luck hunting.